Alrighty. One second. Peace and love. My name is Star the Oracle. This is my first time reading tarot. I got my herbs burning. I'm cleansing out all foul energy within and around me, within and around this reading, within and around whoever chooses to look at my video. At this time, I would like to do a reading for Virgo, just a general read to kind of see where you guys are at. I have my Rider Tarot deck. It's old. I've been using it for a while. And for my advice portion, I also have my girl Osset, my Methodical Goddess Tarot. So without further ado, I'm going to get started now. Just kind of see what you got going on. Kind of see what my Virgos may be needing help with. I'm a Virgo myself. I'm a Virgo sun. Aries moon, Cancer rising. Triple goddess. Triple goddess. You know how we do. Triple goddess energy. So without further ado, what is it, spirits, that I need to give the rest of my Virgos help with today? What is it that someone who is concerned about that just needs a bit of clarity? I've had a lot of clarity moments myself. What is it that they may need to know? What is it that they may need to see? Right offhand, someone out there may be struggling from a ill-intended offer of love that was given. And you see here, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse coming in. Of secrets. See, this is the moon. I don't like how this lighting is. It's my first video. I'm just trying this out. But this is the moon. So someone is coming in with a offer seeming as if it's love, but it's secretly hate. Virgo. Because you have someone that's looking back at something wrong that they have done that they did not have to do. And they're trapped in their mind about a struggle. They're indecisive about this struggle that manifested. They're indecisive about the struggle that's manifested. This person could be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, King of Wands energy. King of Wands energy, Queen of Cups energy, and Three of Pentacles. Give me 1 second. About this struggle that has manifested from this energy, from this King of Wands energy, and this Queen of Cups energy, and this union. So they're indecisive. Now they're indecisive. basically like maybe they're in their head. Maybe they're in their head a lot about the struggle that manifested from this union. From this marriage, maybe. And they want to come in with some type of communication. Oh, no. So that a decision could be made. This is justice. To manifest or create a completion. A completion. A completion. Now the what, and I guess they want the wheel to turn. They want the wheel to turn for their favor. They want the wheel to turn. They want you to look at them and just kind of, I guess, clear the air. So conflicted, though. It really is. It's like you've been through a lot. What else can I say, Virgo? Yeah, see? See? They want to come in with some type of communication. To bring justice to all that they have done. To all that they have done. They want to come in with some type of communication. Just to kind of clear the air. To make right what they have done. To manifest maybe a completion of you guys getting back together in this union. Or just to kind of clear the air type thing, you know. But they want things to turn into their favor. They really want to balance things out and balance out what has happened in the past. They know they were wrong. They know what they did wasn't right. And they really, 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 because they know you're the Queen of Cups. You've given them love. It doesn't matter. Energy is lucrative. You know, you could be a man, you could be a woman. But they know that you have given love. You have shown your emotions. You know, you have done right by them. You have done what it is that you had needed to do for them. You know, they was just, you know, yeah. But either way, they want to balance out. They want to bring balance. So they're coming in. And look how they're coming in, though. You know, whenever I see a knight, I always see someone coming in and not bringing forth their A game. They're coming in with the smallest offer possible. You know, they're coming in with the smallest offer possible. They ain't coming in really like, I'm not a king. You know, I'm just going to give you a little something. Little something. Just do a little bit. So they coming in. They want to bring this balance, but this is the energy that they're choosing to come with. They're coming in hot and heavy, immature, very, you know, sexual-like. Very sexual-like. You know, in their lower nature. Strong. They coming in strong. Okay? They coming in strong with this conflict that they're battling with, because right now, I don't see any indications, Virgo, that you're having these issues. I see that they're coming in with a struggle. They're trapped in their mind about a struggle that they created in this union. Now they want to come in and communicate to seem as if, I'm going to say this again, to seem as though they want to bring justice. To seem as if they really want to manifest something real. They really want to manifest something real. Because this cycle and this journey has completed. Which means, Virgo, you're no longer playing their games. You're no longer dancing to their music. You're no longer on their strings. You have cut those ties and you have done what you have needed to do to get away from them. You're stepping into your wheel of fortune. You're going into what makes you happy. Self-worth. Self-love. You're turning this wheel. It was 11:11 when I said that. You're turning this wheel for your better, to balance all this crap that you done took from this energy. Or the mess, or, the secrets and the deceitfulness and the whatever he was doing behind your back, stealing, that was causing this struggle. But mind you, I told you they're only coming in this Knight of Wands energy, which means that they're offering a small token. It's nothing big. They're offering something small, because they're now conflicted. Not to make right, whatever it is that they did, but because they're conflicted, Spirit wants you to know that you have the right. They're gonna, because of this, they may come through with some type of truth. But remember, it's a small truth for what they're really aiming to do to you. Investigate. If you're not sure of what's going on, if you're not sure if if you have the resources or whatever it may be, investigate. Investigate, look around, see what's up. How you feel. Because you've done a lot of work to get away from this energy. You don't want to just take yourself back into this, Virgo. You want to leave. You want to go, Yes. Investigate about this cup. Investigate. Look about this cup that he's offering to you, Virgo. Or she's offering to you. Investigate about it. Or because your next card here is the Queen of Swords, the spirits could very well be saying to you, cut this out. Cut this stuff out. Focus here. Focus. Cut out what no longer serves of you, of this union, what is no longer serving to you of this union. Because see, the Knight says, rushes in. No, I'm sorry, because we're on a page now. I'm still thinking about that night. That night with that little fake ass offer. Running in hot and heavy. Sexual urges. Lower vibrational energy. We are on another plexus. And the world is shifting. We don't have time for nobody to be coming in with no lower vibrational energy. We need kings and queens. Emperors and empress. We need people who know what they want. We don't need nobody coming in to distract us. Because right now the whole world is in a change. Everybody's in a change. And it's time for us to come forward and bring forth healing and procreative, productive, meaningful relationship and lifestyles. So they're basically telling you that this immature communication, just like I told you, when I told you with the Knight, when I told you about the Knight of Wands coming in with the hot and heavy sexual energy for their own strength and trying to clear up their own conflict of how they feel because you cut them out. Because you took your big sword. Hey, even the ancestors might have even came in and stepped in and said, hey, not my Virgo. Not mine. You cut them out. So now they want to come in, and it may even be the truth. But always remember, big ups to Ra. I've had a friend for a while to tell me, you have to be careful of even this person. He may be coming in and giving you the truth, but you have to be careful of the intention behind that truth. I might offer you this cup of truth just so I can go back to doing the same stuff again. Because if you take this person back, very well, you may be saying to them that it's okay the way that they have treated you. And it's not, Virgo. You're way more than that. Trust me. We're manifestors. We're manifestors of health. We're manifestors. We're nobody's toilet. Okay? But anyway, they're going to come in with this immature truth. With this immature offer that they hope that you would take. But the ancestors say, no, you need to cut out from this situation, this group of people, this person, this relationship, this family member even. You need to cut out what is no longer serving you. You need to stand in your power. You need to stand in your power. You need to be in your power. You need to, I want to do 2 more cards here. Whatever the ancestors have for us. And then I'm going to get some advice for you. Okay? Yes. You need to cut this union. You need to cut out what is no longer serving of you in this union. Virgo. Yeah. And stop taking these cups. Stop. Do not take this offer. Stop. How can I say this? Because I'm Virgo myself. So I'm getting this just as much knowledge as y'all. You understand? You need to cut out what is no longer. You need not to accept what you don't want. Stop accepting things because you're afraid to hurt people's feelings. Stop accepting things to make someone else feel better. Stop accepting what you do not want from people. Stop letting people just treat you any kind of way. Because Virgo, I know you have a beautiful soul. I know you have a beautiful heart. I know you have a nurturing spirit. But this person, all they have to offer you is this hot and heavy energy that could leave as fast as it comes into your life. That means he riding in and he just riding on. He riding in. What is that song that's in my head right now, Grandma? Sorry, I speak to my ancestors lucratively sometimes. Right here. That song that's coming in my head is, you can look at this Knight of Wands as a Rolling Stone type of energy. You know the Temptations. All of us, a lot of us do. If you don't, I will sing a little bit for you. It's that song that Papa was a Rolling Stone. And see how he just come through? And he just rolling on. He don't have no intention. So if you're feeling instinctively that this is what you're dealing with this entity, then you are. And the ancestors are advising you to cut this union out. And do not take this cup. Because if you will look within yourself and give yourself the time, you know that is not even an offer that you want. You don't even want it. You don't want it, You don't want it and you don't need it. You're a beautiful person. You don't have to deal with that. No, so I'm going to get you some advice. I'm going to get you some advice. I'm going to do some advice cards from my Methodical Goddess deck. To kind of help you along your way and your path as far as things that you can do to, because I know you done healed. A lot of you have already healed. And this is my Selenite, which I've wrapped in copper. I also sell jewelry. You know, I also make jewelry. I also do readings. I love jewelry, as you can tell. I love jewelry. So, a friend of mine came into my life riding on. He came in riding on. Well, he ride on. But, and he taught me how to make jewelry. And I found about copper that copper actually helps you stabilize your energy. Your own personal energy. So I'm going to become the Copper Queen. Star the Oracle / Copper Queen. But, yes. And Selenite is a stone that's used for cleansing and protecting. So I would advise you guys to look into getting you some Selenite stones to keep these unwanted vamps away from you. You don't need them. Sucking on you, leeching on you, no type of way, okay? What is some advice that I can give to my Virgos today? What is some advice that I can give to my Virgos today to help them on their path? Right off the bat, I have 3 cards coming out here. We have community, which is the Earth card. Very Virgo-like. Matter of fact, this is a Virgo card. So we have community. We have realization, which a lot of you guys have already may have come into the realization of what is going on. And we have my lady, Mary LaFay. This is my girl. This is one of my cards because we all are sorcerers in our own right. We have the right to manifest. And we have what we need to manifest. Whatever it is that we need. So for your advice, Fortune, I'm going to read from the book because I just love the way these cards give advice. So we have community. Earth community. Which is actually Venus in Virgo. So it's love in Virgo is letting you know. It says a diverse circle of 9 women sitting around a blazing fire. Each individual expression contributes to the group harmony. They celebrate and honor their uniqueness. They complement each other and create a dynamic community. Their individual accomplishments bring fulfillment to the whole. And it says now, Virgo, which is where I'm at right now, and I know some of you need to be here too. Your lessons learned from material gain are now to be shared in community with others. But I will say this, not conjuncting this, with people who will allow you to share things with them. You know, with people that aren't draining you in any way, who are not pushing away the information that you are giving them, but they're actually accepting. Don't get yourself too much caught up in the those strings. But don't get yourself too much caught up in the people who don't, have anything to offer you, or who does not want to accept what it is that you would like to give to them. Help those who will accept your advice, accept your love, and accept the wisdom that you have to give, so that you're not draining yourself in any way. You know, it's kind of like when you're trying to give advice to a person. If you have kids, I have 3 beautiful children. But if you have kids and you're study like, or you have a person that you're study like trying to tell them like, yo, don't go that way. If you go that way, you're going to get such and such. You know, don't go to the store today. Stay in, you know, kind of chill. Because a lot of Virgos are intuitive. So we know like, yo, something ain't right with those people. Something ain't right with those persons. Something ain't right with that entity. And if you have someone that you're constantly trying to tell this to and they're just not accepting the advice, it can become a drain on your own force field. So I will say this. Help those who will allow you to give them help. Help those who will accept your advice. Help those that are not bringing any types of energy bindings or just, you know, downright not really accepting your advice. Because I will say this, it could bring forth a drain to you. An unneeded drain. Next thing you know, if you're empathic like I am, next thing you know, this person is flying high and you sinking low because you're giving too much energy into someone that doesn't want it. But that's enough of that. Back to this. It says, your lessons learned from material gain are now to be shared in community with others. This is the time for wholeness, healing, and enrichment. From individual success comes unity, bringing new vision and goals that enrich the entire community. Ashe. Your next card is realization, which is air energy. And this is from Miss Astara. It's the goddess. Astara is the goddess of starlit skies who brings powerful and immediate realization of the illuminated mind. She is the mental breakthrough into conscious understanding. The realization that a star brings can be mind-blowing. Her halo radiates wisdom and understanding, bringing enlightenment of the mind through comet-like bursts of ideas and visions, open to her immediate gifts of power and ashes for razor-sharp mental clarity. A star is bringing you the cosmic light of realization when you need it the most. Let her gifts pierce through stagnant attitudes and beliefs to activate your cellular memory and stellar vision. Open to her realization and then act upon your new understanding. See, this is what I was telling you back when in my rider deck. Realize. Do what it is that you need to do. If you need to meditate, if you need to take you a hot minute, you know, pull away from people, go into your hermit mode, Virgo. That is your superpower. And just see that you really need to face reality here. You really need to face reality here and just accept your new understanding of things, but not just accept what you understand. Apply it to your life. Apply it to your life. And after that, we have Morgan Le Fay. She is a sorcerer in her own right. I want to sit this card up because you guys need to know that you have the power to manifest in your life what it is that you want. You're no longer bounded. You're no longer trapped. Okay? You're no longer crawling under this rock and have to live there. You have the right to share this earth just as everyone else here. Who more right than a Virgo? Okay? So, what Morgan Le Fay, I want to say Le Fay, I don't know why, but it's Le Fay. What Morgan Le Fay has to say is, Morgan Le Fay is the Celtic great queen, goddess, and ruler of Avalon. She is the priestess, told you, of the sisterhood who rules the land with loving wisdom and healing transformative skill through her occult. So of those of you guys who are, practicing occultism, it is your right. It is your right. Come online. Come online. Wake up. Come online. It is your right. It is your right. Okay? I have to keep saying that. I don't know who needs to hear this. I don't know who needs to know this. But it is your blood birth right. Come online. Through her occult wisdom, she wove magical energies into King Arthur's great sword, Excalibur, and shielded him from harm. She is the queen of fairies. Morgan shapeshifts between dimensions with ease. Morgan heals and creates through her ability to change form. With her staff of power, her wise sorcery ascends death itself, bringing rebirth. Through change and transformation. As fluid and changeable as Mercury, her ruling planet, Morgan is the wielder of transformative power and controller of your destiny. As the sorceress, she conjures from source, from your soul power within yourself, transmuting and healing the world of form. Morgan Le Fay teaches you, through her example, that you have the ability to shape shift. What did I just say? After this realization, you understand? You have the power to shape shift your circumstances into whatever you choose. You are a sorcerer in your own right. A creator who has the power to bend the seeming laws that this night came riding on through it. The seeming laws of time and space. Through transformation comes rebirth, which can be known in the blink of an eye. Be like Morgan Le Fay and heal and transmute your life by the power of change. Change from all this stagnation back here with who, so, what, and where. Change. Let them deal with their own issues. Because I would hate to say this. You may go back into this energy with this person, and they really just don't mean you no good. They're only coming through to offer this pentacle. They're only coming through to offer this cup to bring forward, to heal themselves, to kind of say maybe they have a guilty conscience for what it is that they're done. So they're coming through to offer that cup in reverse because they want to fix a conflict that they're having within themselves about the things that they have done. That's not your issue to deal with, Virgo. We don't have time to deal with that, Virgo. Let them deal with that on their own. We're dealing with chrome transmutation. We're transmuting the old. We're transmuting those old outdated forms. We're transmuting that energy. And we're distributing courage to move away from that which no longer serves us. Ashe. It's time, Virgo. Wake up. It's time. You've done enough. You've dealt with enough. You've given enough. You've lost enough. It's time, Virgo. And I just want to let you know this. I love you. If you want a personal reading, you can email me. Pretty sure my information will be in a link. But until next time, my Virgos, I'll holler at you later. Have a good day.